about to hop into this. Uh, we're gonna do a little tips and tricks live stream. Pretty much, I'm gonna just tell y'all the ways that I play and that I have progressed through the game so far. And I mean, I'm playing on hard difficulty, which doesn't really make a difference if you ask me. You know, cause I'm a pro driver. You know what I'm saying?
Press the triangle button for accessibility options.
But we're gonna hop in a solo lobby, and I will be right back. I just gotta make sure this mic is working good.
Man, the cops are out for blood today, am I right? Torres must be even more of a hard ass than Mercer.
Alright, y'all, we are good to go. We gotta hop into this. Okay, so we're gonna get started with the main focus being the throttle, the acceleration, you know what I'm saying, the throttle that you want to have into turns. I mean, you don't have to necessarily drift into all turns, but there are some turns that will help you a lot if you drift into them, and there's some turns that it'll help a lot to just glide through. or you know, be a lot more grippy. Some turns you might want to be more grippy, you know, just like how you want your women. But that's a personal preference. Might be different for everybody else. Thinking about maybe starting up a new YouTube channel, because the one I'm currently recording on, I lost the email to it, and the recovery email that I got to get that email back, I don't know that email either. So if I can't get in touch with Google and somehow figure out how to get my email back, which has a lot of valuable things on it, so guys, you know, don't go fucking around with my email. But you know, if I can figure out how to get that back, I can definitely make the videos a lot higher quality and do more things, make things more interesting. But for now, this is what we're rocking with. I might have to start a new YouTube, I don't know, we'll see. But we're gonna go ahead and hop into this. We are driving the, hang on, let me turn this volume down so you guys can hear me, because you guys are definitely not gonna be able to hear me. Alright, that should be good right there. We will save the changes. Alright, so now that you guys will be able to hear me, make sure I got my volume turned up. Yeah, we good on that. Alright, we just gonna hop into a little demonstration real quick of what exactly you want to do. I'm gonna try to break it down the best I can. I can't promise that I'm gonna fill all your needs, but I'll try my best. This was the second car I bought, which was my main car. I used my first car. I kind of liked it, but I had my first car for day races, this car for night races, but eventually this car just kind of stole my heart, so I stuck with this car for the day and the night races, and I just worked my way up from there. I got other vehicles, but this one's one of my favorites just because of the way it looks, the way I got it set up, and I'm just used to the way it handles. I've played mostly with this vehicle, so we're gonna stick with this one for the video. But starting off at the start of the race, you want to hit the NOS. You can just press X. You don't even have to hit the gas to really get going. Now once you get through your about first, second can of NOS, you want to start hitting the throttle. And when you're coming into these turns, what I do, I usually just hit the brakes real quick, let off the gas, and get back on the gas as quick as I can. And you want to kind of just I'm not sure what the fuck you would call it. You wanna pre-assume your position that the momentum is gonna take you. You know, you have to be good at, I guess you could say, presumption. I don't know if that's the word I need to use for that, but that's what we're gonna use. You presume where your car will end up, you know. So I hit the brakes here, downshift, and let off the gas, get back on the gas pretty heavy. Now the cars I'm racing aren't really up to par with me, so obviously they're getting left behind. But another thing is, yeah, if you don't turn hard enough, I mean, you really got to turn, guys. Like, you can't just kind of halfway turn. Like, when you're throwing it into that turn high speed like that, you really need to turn. And you also want to learn to feather the throttle, especially with the lower grip tires. If you haven't got, you know, up to maybe like the pro or the elite tires, you're definitely gonna have to play around with the throttle to get out of the turns, and I'll show you what I mean in a second. You know, and obviously I'm not try harding right now, so I'm taking these turns kind of but I'll show you guys what I mean by the less grip on the worst tires. I'll kind of get a build going real quick, kind of like a starter build, or like, you know, a medium build, not with good parts and stuff, just for you guys that are just starting, you know, and you're curious, because I know you guys see me turn into turns high speed, and I watch YouTubers doing that, and I tried it and it wouldn't work the way I wanted to, but I hadn't unlocked the good tires yet, so I didn't realize that they had the upgraded tires, and that's how they were going into the turn so fast. But there's a very heavy understeer if you just try to full on gas it into certain turns and like not. So like if you don't want to drift and you just want to get rid of that understeer, you can hit the brakes in right before the turn, just kind of slow down a little bit, and once you get into the turn, you hit the brakes in the turn, and that will pretty much help you sharpen your racing line a lot more. You won't risk getting so much understeer that way. You know, I don't know, this hang on guys, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Okay. Right, like I was saying, well, I honestly don't remember what I was saying, but if I had a way to slow this down, okay, see, for little turns, when you're going slow like this, all you really gotta do is hit the gas, let off, and then hit the gas again. But I'm gonna try to get a little build going, show you guys what's up. Alright, we're just gonna put all pro parts on, because I'm assuming people who are starting out want to see somebody that has used the higher end parts explain the lower end parts, which there's not much to explain, but I'm just trying to show you what I mean by like, you know, you're not gonna be able to fucking fly into a turn like you are with the better car parts. You're obviously gonna be slower. Alright, yeah, that should do it. Well, this car, I don't know, this car actually handles pretty good. But I know on my heavier car, a muscle car, I don't know if it's heavier. This game doesn't really tell you those stats, but I know with that car, the lower tier tires, it was definitely, you had to know how to play around with the throttle, getting into those turns. But I'm gonna try one thing real quick. I'm gonna get up a good bit of speed, let's say about 140 miles an hour, and then we'll try it from there. We'll try a 90-degree turn and see if I can kind of show you what I'm talking about. Alright, coming up here on the right, we're gonna turn in if this truck's not in the way. I don't know, man, this car handles a little too well. We'll use the Mustang for example, because all my starting cars were muscle cars. Up until I bought the Porsche, I was pretty much just using muscle cars. So we'll switch over to the Mustang because I stopped using that a while back, and we'll put some pro parts on that, and I'll show you what I mean. I could be wrong, but I don't know. I feel like I remember. I feel like I remember it being pretty difficult to. I wouldn't say difficult, but you know, you had to play with the throttle a little bit. I'm not sure it matters if I'm putting these parts on as pro, but we're just gonna do it. You know what? We'll go with the sport. We'll go with this. No, we'll go with the pro. Alright, that should do it. I don't think that really matters, but we'll change it anyways. Oh man, this car does sound good. Okay, yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. You guys see how slidey that is in the Mustang? It's definitely got a lot to do with the power to weight ratio. But I'm not sure how in depth this game is really yet. I don't know if you put a spoiler on, if it adds more aerodynamics. I'm not sure. I mean, I haven't seen any videos explaining that yet, so I'm guessing not. I'm guessing that's just customization, but yeah, you can kind of see. I mean, it holds its drift speed pretty well, but if you don't know what you're doing, coming to a turn real quick like that, you know, you're just gonna go straight into the wall. No question about it. See, like right here, I'm gonna take this sharp turn. Yeah, see, I had to hit the e-brake. Do it one more time. In some turns it loses a lot of speed just because of the tire spin and the weight. It just seems like it's really heavy. You know, for those muscle cars. I'm not sure about other ones, but yeah, you can see how wide it'll go. It definitely has a lot to do with the car you pick. I'm pretty sure. I mean, if you know how to, you know, time your shit right, I mean, I'm sure you can fucking full send it, but I'm playing with the manual transmission or whatever, you know. I'm not doing the automatic, so I kind of have to multitask, and it's not perfect every time. But if you know what you're doing in these muscle cars, I believe they can be better than the lighter cars, because I feel like they definitely have more top end power. And I definitely feel like they go faster up the hills. I know I didn't have a problem going up the mountains or the hills. I feel like the muscle cars actually do, with that torque, do a lot better on the uphill tracks. But we're gonna go into the garage real quick, and I'm gonna show you guys a legit race with this car.
We got a new couch. Go up.
Alright, yeah, that's. I don't give a fuck about your couch, bro. I'm gonna just eat a snack real quick if y'all don't mind, which I really don't care if y'all mind or not. I pay my own bills. Alright, I'll be right back, and then we're gonna hop into that race. Alright, I'm gonna try to find a good race. We're at 224. We'll go 240. I don't mind. I might not be able to keep up, but it is what it is. I'll try my best. I still haven't got this billboard. I've been playing this game for I don't know how long. I ain't been playing it for that long, maybe like a week and a half, but I feel like I should have more of these collectibles around here. We got Scorpion, we got Stardust, and we got Tornado. We'll do the Scorpion first. We'll do these 3 races, kind of fill them out, and then see how we're feeling. As you can see, I didn't hit my nitrous there. I probably should have. And shortcuts are definitely a big helper in this game. If you know the right shortcuts to take, you can definitely win a race, even if they're higher, if their cars are higher spec than yours. If you know where to cut through the track and you know all the little nooks and crannies, you can definitely still win the race. And I find the nitrous most helpful if you're on a straight, obviously, or if you're coming out of a drift and your car has lost its speed. You can use that nitrous to kind of get your speed back up just like that. I was trying to show you guys a shortcut there, but this car is so slippery, it's kind of hard. I might not be able to win this race, but I'm gonna try. If y'all hear something in the background, I got a kitten. It's kind of buck wild. His name is Space Ghost. He just kind of likes to tear stuff up. I've been trying to get him out of that habit, but he just kind of does what he wants. He's still a kitten, so. Yeah, we're not gonna win this one. I'm a little bit rusty right now. We'll give it one more shot, but I don't think I gotta figure out how to work this throttle again with these tires. Yeah, we'll try it one more time. I think I'll do a lot better this time. Alright, I'm gonna try to explain what I'm doing as I'm in the race, which would be difficult. Once I get some better equipment to make these videos, I can definitely explain it a lot better and do it in a lot more quality. And as you can see, I hit the nitrous late. That's what you don't want to do. Oh man, that's what happens if you miscalculate your grip and your drift ability. I should be able to take this shortcut pretty good here. Yeah, see, I cut a lot of time off just by hitting that one little shortcut. I don't know why this car is not wanting to drift. Yeah, we're gonna get second place again. Barely. Alright, we'll try a different track. These muscle cars aren't really great on the turny tracks. Maybe on a track with more straights, it'll do a lot better. And this will be the last race I'll do for this spec. We're gonna get into the higher specs here in a second. Actually get into the cars I'm using currently. So I can show y'all what that looks like. Once again, I forgot to hit the nitrous. And you also want to go kind of wide on your drifts. That way you make sure you come into the turn as narrow as you can and come out wide with more speed. But I mean, I figure if you like racing games, that's kind of just common sense. That's how you carry your speed through a turn. Not all turns are like that, but it's a good portion of turns that are like that. And please try not to hit the barriers because they will slow you down, as you can see from what I'm doing. And a lot of these tracks, you know, you won't be fast at them at first. I wasn't very fast at them. It just really takes repetition and practice. But yeah, through a lot of these turns that my tires are breaking loose and it's taking me a second to get up to speed, I'm feathering the throttle to kind of get that grip back. Because if you just stay wide open on the gas, it'll be kind of hard to get that grip back. Or you can just let off the gas and get back on it, but that might bring you back into another drift. I don't know. It's all about the timing and just some of the stuff you really got to figure out for yourself. And I'm not the best at this track. I haven't played it in a while. I haven't played it since I've been at this spec class, which has been a good little minute. But I got first place, as you can see. I'm starting to warm up a little bit more with these tires. But we're gonna have to hop into the higher specs. I was just doing that just to show you guys for all the newer players what it kind of should look like. But we are going to do one of the events I haven't done yet. We'll go do this one. And then in a separate video, I will do some nighttime gameplay, do some heat. I won't be doing much talking in that video though, because I'll, you know, be focused on trying not to get caught, obviously. And most of the time, you're not going to use your e-brake. Don't use your e-brake for the wider turns. The only time you want to use it is if you're going too fast and you know your brakes aren't going to stop you. Or if you're trying to hurry up and dodge a car because there's no other way to dodge it. Or, you know, there's just times you use the e-brake and it's really for emergencies. And I mean, that's what the e-brake is kind of for. But I'm trying to decide whether we want to use the Porsche or I kind of want to show you guys the Dodge, because this is one of my favorite cars. Even though it's not the fastest, it's still one of my favorites. And I just got some new Wi-Fi installed in my house, so my videos are going to be a lot better quality. I got some high-speed internet, so all my previous videos were kind of bad because I was using the hotspot off my phone, just trying to make work with what I got. But these will be a lot better to watch. At least they'll look a lot prettier too. But yeah, you can see just how much more grip I can get into these turns. Oh man, I don't know what I was thinking there. I'm a little bit rusty right now, but we'll definitely win this race. I'm just trying to get warmed back up to this higher grip that we have. Higher grip, higher speed. And I think this is my first time doing this track. I've never done this track, so I'm kind of learning the track, trying to fill it out. And this guy's really putting the fucking... This guy's putting a whooping on me right now. And I'm just doing terrible. I think we got him though, boys. He's fast, but I don't think he's fast enough. Shoot it! All right. I'll do one more. I'll do one more race and I'll wrap this video up. I think this video served its purpose. As far as tips and tricks for the day races go, it might be a little different for the night races. I'll do one of those later on. But this cat is getting in my face and stuff, so I'm gonna have to wrap this video up. Y'all can probably hear him purring right now. He's got his freaking butt on my arm. Yeah, y'all can probably hear him meowing too. And also, you want to know what barriers to cut through, because some barriers, if you hit them the right way and don't let them slow you down too much, they'll really give you a shortcut. You just have to know the map. This is the reverse version of the map we just did. These guys are really aggressive this race. And this cat's all in my face. Yeah, I hear you, dude. Give me a minute. Cat, go on somewhere. Yeah, I'm not gonna win this one, unfortunately. I've got a cat messing with my cores, crawling up in my lap, in my face and stuff. It's kind of a handful. This kitten, he's butt wild. That's why I named him Space Ghost, though. Well, his real name's Drake, but I call him Space Ghost. And he just loves putting his nose on me and making my leg tickle. It's kind of aggravating sometimes when I'm trying to do a race. Yeah, well, we ain't winning this one. Oh well. Space Ghost, go on somewhere, dude. I'm trying to do a video. That will be all for this video. We will hop into the next video here in a minute. I got some things I need to take care of, and then we're gonna get into some night races. I'll be back shortly. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.